Hey guys, how's it going today? Today I want to review for you the Secura 1800 watt portable induction cooktop. Now this model is the 9100MC, which is the replacement to the very popular 8100MC. Now before we get started, I wanted to let you know I did find a pretty good deal on this unit, and I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check that out. So I was looking for a portable single burner induction cooktop. The house that I have didn't come with an induction cooktop. They were expensive at the time. It was a cool technology that has really come a long way. I mean, it was, $2,500 for an induction cooktop a few years ago. But now, due to their popularity, they have come down in price a lot because it's just, everybody's making one now because everybody wants one. Now, if you've never had one before, I'll tell you briefly about why you're going to want an induction cooktop. Let's talk about real quick first how induction works. So the induction cooktop shoots out this like electromagnetic wave into a pot or pan. Now the pan and pot, whatever you're using on it, needs to be induction ready because it has a magnet inside of it that conducts this thing. So what it basically does is, instead of the actual cooktop heating it, it turns the pan into the element itself. Now there's a few benefits, actually a few big benefits, to having this happen. First is heat transfer. A typical gas stove, about 60% of the heat that it outputs is lost into the air. With induction, over 90% of all the electricity and the heat energy goes into the pan. It's not lost. So what this means, and here's the big thing, it heats stuff up really quickly, or it heats up really quickly. Like, you can boil water in about half the time with an induction cooktop that you could with a normal cooktop, and use a lot less energy too while you're doing it. But it's just nice to have that your pan get up to the heat level that you want very quickly, over 50% faster. And this is nice too because in a lot of gas things, it's hard to measure the temperature of what you're trying to cook. You end up cooking stuff too hot, whereas this can be set almost precisely. It goes from 200 watts all the way up to 1800 watts with 15 temperature ranges from like 140 degrees to, I believe it's like over 450 degrees. The other thing is it cooks exactly evenly. Because there's no hot spots on the pan, the whole pan is the burner, really, on the molecular level. It's a nearly perfect evenly heat across the entire pan, so everything cooks and boils, the same over the entire face of the pan, which is really nice for even cooking. Another nice thing is safety too. If you take the pan off the burner, there'll be a little heat from the pan still left on there, but you could pretty much put your hand on there about 10 or 15 seconds after. Now don't do that and burn yourself, but I'm just saying, like, put it this way, you can touch next to the pan on the burner, there'll be no heat whatsoever. All the heat is generated from the pan, more or less. With prices so low on these things now, there's no reason why every house shouldn't have one of these things. For boiling things, for cooking things, I mean, you'll never use your electric or gas stove range ever again after using this. They're really nice. It's one of those things that once you get it, you're like, how did I live without this? The Secura works really good. It's durable, it's time-tested, it's really well made, and it works just with a regular plug. You don't need a 220, which is really nice. You can just plug it in and you're good to go. And it uses over half of the electricity, less than half of the electricity that a standard 220 electric range would do. Another benefit too, if you have a gas stove right now, is it won't emit all these carbon monoxide and noxious gases into the air. Now you're supposed to use a vent, obviously, every time you cook with gas, but a lot of people don't turn their vent on and it still can't get everything. So you're releasing carbon monoxide and a lot of bad gases into your indoor air, which is not a good thing either. This has zero output of anything bad like that. So that's really nice. Anyway, if you have any questions on it, I really recommend this unit. It's great. Leave them in the comments below. I'll try to answer them best I can. Thanks for watching and have a great day.